as we bring it back the other way. Sorry for the technical difficulties. We are here and we are live. You have audio but no video. The Stars in their home yellow. Jackson Mid yet up with a three-pointer, no good. The Stars are up by two. It is 6-4. Oakland City is on the floor with the ball. Shot up, no good by Deshaun Kendrick. He's one of the starters. Rebound by Justin Harwood. He's 6'4". He's a starter. And he missed it. Back the other way on the steal. Jackson Goodwin has it, but he's going to be fouled on his way to the basket. And it's going to go against Oakland City. The foul is on Deshaun Kendrick. That's his first. Number 22 is Harrison Razor. He's 6'1". 24 is Deshaun Kendrick. 25, Justin Harwood. Number 30 is Kashawn Bell. And number 44 is Jack Moore. Their first-year coach is Jacob Elvin. They are 1-4 on the year. The Stars will line up this way. We have a whole host of changes for the Stars, and we've lost some players and added some. Solomon McIntyre will be starting at the point. You know him oh so well. He's from Carbondale, Illinois. Jackson Midyet. He'll wear number 12 from Clinton, Kentucky, Hickman County High School. Solomon Robinson. He'll wear number 14 from Hoover, Alabama. Jackson Goodwin, 6'3" forward from Paducah, Kentucky, went to Tillman High School. And Wyatt Sharon, the big man in the middle, at 6'4" from Christopher, Illinois. He'll wear number 35. Forward pass goes to Jackson Midyet. His shot is going to be blocked, and on the move is number 22, Harrison Razor, but he's going to be fouled at midcourt by the Stars. We have some new players on the team. As
there you go.
Treshawn Hines from Pell City, Alabama, number 2. Jaquan Warren, number 3 from Hickman County. I'll bring you those others as we get a timeout. Oakland City on the move. Down in the paint, kicks it back out. Shot up from 3, no good. And rebound brought out of there by Solomon McIntyre. McIntyre coast to coast, throws it up, no good. Rebound brought out of there by Harrison Razor. And here come the Mighty Oaks. Lays it up, outside pass under the basket. Good feed that time to Kashawn Bell. And that's his first basket of the game.
That was good ball movement right there, right underneath the basket. That's what you want to do.
And we have video. What do you know?
We're good to go now.
Modern technology. And that just lets you know that the games are live. These are not tape games, even though you can watch them on YouTube later, but we are live. Thanks for joining us.
You went old school.
Had to, didn't I? So then we'll go back into television play-by-play mode. Jackson Goodwin steals it. Has a 3-on-3 break. Shot goes up. Foul that time, but no call by Solomon Robinson. Jackson Midyet takes the rebound from the missed shot from the Mighty Oaks. I'm Anthony Ridgway. He's Richard Abraham. So glad to have you along with the entire broadcast crew. We haven't been here in a while, and I guess the equipment didn't know what to do.
I tell you what, I love that kid. I say it all the time. He pushes the issue all night.
That's Solomon McIntyre, and he does what he does.
He does, and he does it well.
Back to the new players that we have on the squad now. Jaquan Warren, he'll wear number 3. He's from Hickman, Kentucky, but he graduated from Tillman High School. Lazarick Hill from McKenzie, Tennessee, and he is from McKenzie High School. He was a young man that told us about his parents, and just an incredible story. We'll get into that later. Caleb Gill, he's a new face that we'll see on the team. He's from Paris, Tennessee, went to high school at Murray High. He'll wear number 20. Langdon Fitzgerald from Paducah, Kentucky. He'll wear number 33. He's a graduate of Paducah Tillman also. We lost some guys. We lost 3 men to financial aid issues, and one of those was Caden Hutchins, one of the long-range bombers. And
gonna miss him.
Yes, I'll be honest with you. That one upset me.
Yeah, that's, these guys, they got different paths to where they want to be, where they want to get to.
And then we lost, some degrades, which I find inexcusable because you are here to go to school. Basketball affords you that opportunity. Go to class and do your homework. Back to live action. There should be a 3-second call in there somewhere, shouldn't it, eh?
The boy was camping.
He had time to bake a cake.
He was camping.
Justin Harwood in the paint long enough to fry chicken. 10-8, Stars up. They led by as much as 6-0. Jackson Goodwin on the spin move, couldn't get it to fall.
You got to concentrate. You got to finish. That was a great move.
Jack Moore on the rebound. Back come the Mighty Oaks. They throw it up and sails out of bounds as Jackson Midyet got his hands on it, but he couldn't maintain.
14:50. The Stars only turned the ball over twice. Not bad.
The Stars starting lineup, we had given it to you earlier. Shot it by the Mighty Oaks, knocked out of bounds by Wyatt Sharon, but he knocked it off the leg of Deshaun Bell.
That was old school. The boy had his back to the guy out of bounds with the ball. He just bounced it off.
Behind him.
That sounds like some Lincoln Court stuff right there. We used to do that back in the day, man.
We used to do it over at SDA.
Boy, you better keep your head around.
Solomon McIntyre is getting the start tonight along with Jackson Midyet, Solomon Robinson, Wyatt Sharon, and Jackson Goodwin. Shot up no good by Robinson. Back the other way. The Mighty Oaks, no good. Rebound, put back up and scores. And that's Azeel Carmichael.
That's what kills you. That's an offensive rebound. You got it. You don't want to give them second shots.
Got to put a body on them. Do what Alabama did to Kentucky the other day.
But we got Tennessee. Number 5 ranked Tennessee. We went down there and smoked them.
Solomon Robinson fouled on his way to the basket, as you can see. And that'll send him to the free throw line.
I love Solomon's energy.
Robinson at the line. The Hoover, Alabama native. The first free throw, and it's good.
Coach Eli said he said, I like our guys.
I heard him say
I like my
he
team.
liked the yes. I heard him say he liked the guys that we picked up. And ironically enough, Josh Edmondson is not available. He has an injured hand.
I told him he could still drop 25.
What he could do is put the team first and not get yourself in situations where you get injured when you're that important to the team. That's where I am.
How old is he?
I understand.
Turnover.
But we both play sports too. Turnover leads to a basket by Deshaun Kendrick.
Those hurt.
For instance, when we played football, if Coach Haley or Coach Cox caught you playing basketball, you were in a world of trouble and you know it.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I played both of them.
Yeah, but I'm talking about in season. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they were kind of sticklers.
They were sticklers on that. Exactly, because that's how people got hurt.
Yeah.
Hey, how about boxing somebody out and getting a rebound?
The officials for tonight's game, Ken Henderson, Steve Newsom, and Zach Traylor, as one of the fans in the stands, says, box somebody out. And I know they heard him because we heard him.
What he said.
And he's right. Box somebody out and get a rebound. We were leading, now we're trailing.
Whoa.
And my vision is blocked. The official is in the way. The shot is up. No good. Put back up by the Oaks. Robinson tips it out, but he tips it to the Mighty Oaks. And a wild three-pointer. Ball is on the floor. Bodies are flying everywhere. Three-pointer. No good. And the rebound.
They got 2 offensive rebounds right there. We're fortunate they didn't put that in. Look at this boy. Yeah, somebody better get him. Solid. 0.
Into the ballgame now. Lazarick Hill. Shot up three-pointer, no good. Rebound put back up and a foul call. Lazarick Hill from McKenzie, Tennessee. He's a sophomore guard. Fluent in sign language. Learned by the time he was 3 years old.
Yeah.
Wants to teach hearing impaired and deaf people. Both of his parents are deaf.
So that's kind of a motivation to learn sign
But the story gets even deeper. He says when he graduates, he wants to go and open a school and coach people that are hearing impaired.
Yeah.
It took all I could to fight back the tears.
Yeah.
It's like I told him he made my day. He made my day. He said his dad played football and basketball for schools for the hearing impaired. He went to state championship in 2019, and he's won awards, a high school basketball MVP in the district. What a remarkable young man.
Yeah.
Travel on the floor. And it's going to be a turnover on the Mighty Oaks, and the Stars will take over. Wyatt Sharon checks back into the lineup.
12:06.
And
Both
he,
teams.
I look at Wyatt, and man, he is a load. Look how well cut he is.
He's an oak.
Mid-yet. Goodwin drives to the basket. Dishes to Robinson. Pump fake goes up. No good, but he's going to be fouled.
Boy, Robinson he gets banged down there in the paint, man. I tell you what, somebody said basketball is not a contact sport.
Nah, we both know better than
I
that.
don't know what kind of basketball they've been playing.
Free throw is up and it's good. Now I'll tell you something. They tracked it for many years about how injuries were accumulated in sports. Basketball had more injuries than any other sport, including football. Here's why. You have no protection, and everything that happens to you in basketball, if it keeps you off the court, they count that as an injury.
That's true.
The Mighty Oaks. Rebound. Robinson chases it down, gives it to Solomon Robinson. Jackson Goodwin on the baseline, and we're going to have a whistle as he stepped out of bounds. I thought he did. Trey Moll checks into the lineup for the Stars from Pinckneyville, Illinois. Also checking back in the lineup for the Mighty Oaks, Ty Schmidler. Shot up from 15, no good. Rebound. Solomon. McIntyre.
Look at that. He's like a laser, man.
He's locked in.
He's like a laser.
And you can see him calculating as he's making his move. Back the other way, layup, got it to go. Harrison Razor.
If he's bringing the ball up the court and no one turns to face him, the rule is take it to the hoop.
Yeah. Especially if no one's going to stop the ball. Halfway through the first half, 10:40 to go. 16-15 is our score. Stars are trailing by 1 at home. We played one game over the break on the road, and we lost it to Belfry.
Seems like it's been a long time.
It has been.
Since we sit right here on this
It was
bench.
over a month. Nice on the inside as Mid-Yet made that cut.
Those out of bounds plays, you got to keep your head on the swivel when you're taking it out on the baseline.
You better, especially when you're that close to the basket.
Yeah.
Stars go up by 1 now. Travel got away with it. Mighty Oaks looking inside. Wyatt on defense, knocks it away. He's banging around with the big man down below. 7 to shoot. Sharon knocks it away. 4 to shoot. He doesn't see it. 2 to shoot. Shot clock goes off in the air, almost went in. Trey Moll with the rebound. Ahead. McIntyre. He didn't take the shot. He's going to reset the offense.
That's what you want in your point guard.
And he's good at that. Moll. Looking. Solomon Robinson. Couldn't get it to go.
He's going to work on that. That's a good shot. You got to drop it. You going to trap him?
Mighty Oaks Shot up from 3. Good. Lions with his first three-pointer of the game. McIntyre. A game of back and forth, Abe.
I know.
Trey Mull
Oh,
kicks it back out to mid-yet. Was going to fire. Mull, and he's fouled on the play on a three-point shot.
Yeah, that's 3.
Cardinal rule, cardinal sin.
Don't do it.
Never foul a jump shooter, and you especially don't foul a three-point jump shooter.
No, that's 3. He got 3 tries with the clock stopped.
And you pick up the foul.
Yeah. That's what coach over there trying to explain to the young man. He said, I love the effort, man, but can't do that.
Can't do that.
Now, we got to make them pay.
Yeah, got to make the free throws.
Yeah, we're 0 for 1.
He gets that one. And Trey's not a bad free throw shooter. He just had one roll off.
You know, you want your free throws to be one fluid motion. A lot of guys, they get there and they stop and just throws your rhythm off.
And they hitch and
yeah, just let it go. You don't do that when you jump shoot.
Right.
You just let it go.
Right. Raise and fire.
That's it. Get to the free throw line, you want to turn into the 10-man.
Well, back in the 70s and 80s, it would drive my dad crazy to watch those teams, especially in the SEC and the Deep South, couldn't make a free throw. Three-pointer, in and out.
Oh,
Solomon Robinson.
High. He goes high to get that.
Man.
That was a man's rebound.
Yeah, it was. His elbow was up around the rim.
Rich, he goes, give me that ball. My ball.
It's mine.
That's it. That's what you want, man.
What, do we have a timeout or something? Everybody just left the floor. I'm serious. Everybody left the floor.
Well, you guys are like, who you? No, I'm not leaving.
I'm not, yeah.
Somebody got to.
Somebody has to do something.
Is it a take? Wait. Oh, okay.
Okay, now they're coming. Nobody, seriously, no one was on the floor.
Coach, you're going to have to make me leave. I'm balling, man. Don't take me out.
Caleb Gill checks into the lineup. He's from Paris, Tennessee, land of Goshen.
He tried. What?
Caleb Gill, a 2022 graduate of Murray High. He's a business major. His hobbies are music and basketball.
The street just opened up.
Our halftime guest, Greg Overstreet, just walked into the building. It's a lot of basketball sitting over there.
Yeah, it is.
Shot up. And Landon Fitzgerald gets his first 2 points as a star.
Nice.
Also checking into the lineup, Jaquan Warren from Hickman, Kentucky, went to school at Tillman High. He's getting some action.
Pull it back.
Fitzgerald had a steal, let it get away, and went back to Oakland City, but they lost it out of bounds. The Stars will take over on the sideline. 7:53 left to go in the first half. It's been a back and forth game. 1 point here, 1 point for the others. 2019 now, Stars on top by 1.
It's got 8 turnovers with 7:52 left. Coach can't be happy with that.
Absolutely not. Mighty Oaks still in that man-to-man. Lazarus Hill went to the basket.
It's a nice little mid-range.
Yes, it
right
was.
there.
From McKenzie, Tennessee. And a steal. Back the other way. Here come the Stars. Lay it up. No good. As it's blocked away, Jaquan Warren had a breakaway. And he turned it over, but no foul, no call, if I can get it out. Aziel Carmichael turned it over right in front of the official, but no foul call. But then they called the offensive foul down below. Jackson Goodwin in. We have a substitute as Azil Carmichael heads to the bench. Zeke Powell checks into the lineup. 6'1" guard. Kick out. Hill, spin move to the basket. Oh, they said he traveled. Did he drag the pivot foot, Richard?
I couldn't see, man. The referee was in the way. I couldn't see it, man.
Good one. Yeah, good one. That's a coward move.
Well, I see some streaks on the floor. I guess he drug that foot. We uptown. Double deuces on the board.
Shot up. Stars, no good. Rebound. Caleb Hill, he left his feet, came back down, got away with it. Jackson Goodwin up, no good. Got 3 tries at it and came away with nothing. The Mighty Oaks on the move.
Whoa.
Shot up, no good. There's going to be a foul called against Jaquan Warren.
He got it clean up top, but he got him with his body.
Yeah, he did.
I love when guys foul on a block shot. They always look at the referee like, "What, dude? What are you?"
What? Me? That'll send Zeke Powell to the free throw line as we're knotted up at 22 with 6:33 left to go in the first half. First free throw is up and it's good. Trey Moll, Jackson Midyet, Solomon Robinson, and Solomon McIntyre return. For the Stars, they put the starting 5 unit back in there, Richard.
I tell you what, when Solomon gets in there at the point guard, man, he pushes the ball, and I'm telling you, if they don't turn their head, he's taking it straight to the hole.
Yeah, he's gone. Second free throw is up. No good. Solomon McIntyre. Looking. Mighty Oaks still in that defense. Trey Moll from 3. No good. Rebound by Kashawn Bell.
That wasn't a good shot.
It wasn't. Ball sails out of bounds. Trey Moore returns to the lineup as Jackson Midyet goes to the bench. And Amy, we know you're back in the hospital down in Tennessee. And I whispered a word of prayer for you last night, and we're praying for you to get better.
Absolutely.
Deep 3. Mighty Oaks, no good. Plus, Amy, we miss you here. My grandson hadn't gotten enough free hot dogs. Midyet, 3-pointer. No good. Rebound, Mighty Oaks lost it out of bounds, but it went off a Star, and they will maintain possession.
That's the ball you're playing. It basically, you still gotta shoot free throws, rebound, and play defense, man.
It's just like my sport was baseball that I liked the most. You hit the ball, you run the bases, you catch the ball, you throw the ball. Simple. You think until somebody throws a 90-mile-an-hour fastball.
Well, some of us does those things better than others. Let's put it that way.
Well, I could hit a 90-mile-an-hour fastball. It's not bragging if it's a fact.
You got documented proof of that?
Oh, man, I played in Tim. I don't know what you talking about all 3 years. I don't know what you talking about. Now, that's documented.
I was afraid of the ball. That's why I didn't play.
No, that was my sport. Mighty Oaks, and he traveled. He sure did. Robert Troutman was our coach.
Yeah, well, back in the day, those guys didn't have a lot of control, man, and I was a big target. My dad said, "What do you want to do?" I said, "I want to play football." He said, "You know they hit there too." I said, "Yeah, but I got a helmet, shoulder pads."
Give me a bat and a ball glove. Put him out there 60 feet, 6 inches away, and let's go for it.
I don't think that's right. I hit with a helmet. You hit with a bat. There you go.
Shout out Midyet. Good as he goes up.
Turnover. There you go.
Turnover. McIntyre puts it up. He is hammered under the basket, but good sportsmanship that time by Kashawn Bell as he helped him off the floor. Now, you said a helmet and some shoulder pads. He needed it on that play.
Yeah, he definitely got mugged.
McIntyre at the free throw line. First shot is up, good. McIntyre, we're all knotted up at 4:42.
This is about the fourth tie of the game.
Second free throw is up and it's good. And Coach Pepper has called a timeout. We'll take one with them. 4:42 left to go in the first half. Stars up by 1.
Out here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now, it's time to move forward. And with a little help from West Kentucky Community and Technical College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more, in less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
Let's get real. With us, you'll get a great education that can lead to a great career faster. Even better, you won't end up with crippling debt. College for the real world. College for your world.
Welcome back to Haws Gymnasium on the campus of Western Kentucky Community and Technical College. We have what is called an old-fashioned barn burner here as we go back and forth. 1 point this way, 1 point that way. Right now, the Stars are up by 1 point with 4:42 left to go in the first half.
I tell you what, when they get in the locker room, their coach for the Oakland City, guys, you got 10 turnovers already. We got 4 minutes and 40 seconds left. And the Stars got 8, so you got to take better care of the rock,
Yes.
man.
Mighty Oaks on the move. Baseline. Shot up, no good. Contested by Solomon McIntyre. He gets the rebound. He's looking. Going to reset the offense. Gets a high screen from Trey Mall. And he turns it over.
Yeah, you got to.
On the steal and the layup was Deshaun Bell.
You got to be a lot more definite than that when you're out in the middle of the floor that way.
Bell with 4 points. Under 4 minutes. And Trey Mall gonna be whistled for the offensive foul. He lowered that shoulder is what he did. Every time you do that, they're gonna catch it.
Yeah, that was not a real good sequence for him. He turns the ball over and then he gets called for the foul. Which
Good
basically
defense.
2 turnovers.
Absolutely. 3-pointer no good. Rebound Solomon McIntyre loses it, regains possession, and here he comes. Oakland City's been in that man-to-man defense the whole game.
Take him. Turnover.
And here come the Mighty Oaks. Oh, on the palm.
Turnover.
And that's Keshawn Bell. And we have a platoon system working again for the Stars. Trayshawn Hines checks in. Caleb Gill checks in.
I tell you what, number 20 for the Stars reminds me of C.J. Allen a little bit.
By his body structure, the way he moves, yeah.
C.J.'s a great competitor, man.
Jaquan Warren checks into the lineup. Also, Lazarick Hill. Landon Fitzgerald also in there. On the move to the basket, no good. Fitzgerald gets to follow, it won't go. Rebound, Hill, back up, no good. Gets his own rebound, back up, got it to go. Are you serious?
Yeah. That's just effort, man. You can't coach effort.
From 3. Razor answers for the Mighty Oaks. Stars down by 2. Looking inside, spin move, pull up from 12, no good. Rebound,
Nice.
Fitzgerald put it up and it follows. Good putback, he just went up with it, got it to go off the window.
Yeah, he wanted it.
Shot up from 15, no good. Rebound, here come the Stars. On the move, Jaquan Warren all the way to the basket,
Nice.
gives way to Landon Fitzgerald, and he lays it up.
Yeah. I like that. I like that. This group right here said, Coach, I need more playing time.
Look at me, Coach. Put me in. I'm ready to
I
play.
need more playing time.
And these are the new guys coming in here. You think they're not trying to make a statement? We have a timeout on the floor. Stars 32-30. Back in a minute.
Oh, my gosh.
Let's get real. With us, you'll get a great education that can lead to a great career faster. Even better, you won't end up with crippling debt. College for the real world. College for your world.
The Stars on a bit of a run here, a mini run we might call it, as they've gone on a 6-0 run, and Coach Jacob Elbin said, no, let's stop this. I've seen enough.
Yeah, that was a good timeout for them.
Now let's see if the Stars can maintain their play.
That group's in there right now. These guys just.
All right, here we go with 2:09 left to go in the first half. Oakland City on the move from just outside Evansville, Indiana. Baselines. Mighty Oaks, and he stepped out of bounds, and he traveled.
Yeah.
He did both, actually, Richard. Jaquan Warren. Tillman High graduate from Hickman, Kentucky. Looking for some help. Down inside, Fitzgerald, spin move, off the glass. No good, but he's going to get the foul. I like this kid.
Yeah, he's a banger down there, man. I like the entry pass.
Yeah, I like the way that was all set up.
Yeah, so a lot of times that entry pass, if it's messed up, it takes away your advantage on the inside.
You talked about that a million times between you and the guy sitting to our right.
Oh, Greg always had it on the money. Because when you got a palm like this, you can't miss it, man.
You said he always had that instinct to know when you got a guy on your hip, the ball was coming.
Give it to me where I want it now.
Fitzgerald. Good.
Nice.
2 for 2 from the line. Stars up by 4 with 1:35 left. Oakland City. To the basket. No good. Rebound. Jaquan Warren. He has a 4-on-4 break. Takes it to the hole himself. Gets it to go.
Nobody
stopped the ball.
If you're not going to stop the rock right there, take it to the hole every time.
Mighty Oaks to the basket. And we're going to have an offensive foul call. Landon Fitzgerald is all over the place.
He wants to play.
Well, he's looking over here at me. He said he was going to do some things.
Well, he got his opportunity. Coach sending him high five.
And he's looking at Coach over here, too.
This boy's like, don't ever take me out, Coach. Let me play.
I'll tell you what, he's doing the things to get noticed.
I like this squad, man. The kid with the ball, he is so freaking fast.
He's quick, yeah.
You got to make your mind up quick when you're guarding him.
That's Jaquan Warren. They're going to double team Fitzgerald now. Somebody's open. And tipped out of bounds as he tried to tip it to himself. That was Kashawn Bell. 50 seconds left to go in the first half. Stars up by 6. Inbounds, Lazarus Hill to the basket, pulls up, no good. Gets his own rebound, loses it. And Razor comes away with it for the Mighty Oaks. 37 seconds left to go in the half. Out front, Powell looking, Stars in the man-to-man defense. Bell looking, has it stripped away, gets it back. Kicks it out for three. No good. Rebound put back up by Carmichael. That's his second basket of the game. 10 seconds left to go. And the Stars are going to take a timeout with 7 seconds.
Coach Eli want to draw something up.
Yes, and I don't blame him. You know, they've been on a run, and they've really been responding. It'd be great if he drew up one of those Pete Carrillo plays where they backdoor cut you until you can't take it anymore and get a layup on you. We still invite you to come out to the games, and you can watch yourself on TV on YouTube about 30 minutes after the game is over.
I'm taping myself.
You're so vain.
Oh, man, I just, Study your craft, young man. Study your craft.
Well, I often watch critique my work.
That's it.
Yeah. The Stars will put it in play right in front of the scores table. Lazarus Hill,
go.
4 seconds. All the way to the basket. Nobody stopped the ball. Fitzgerald lays it up.
Oh!
But Hill had the layup.
I know. Well, I don't know if Coach drew it up like that, but he had the opportunity.
But
right
if you're
there.
open, Coach wouldn't care as long as you score.
Yeah, that's a good hustle.
It was. Excellent play. I love that second group coming in. The first group better watch out. They're coming for your job if you're not careful.
Stars had 10 turnovers the first half. The visitors, Oakland City, 13.
Wow. 36-32 is our halftime score. We'll be back with more halftime festivities as Paducah-Tillman High School coach Greg Overstreet will visit with us. We'll have stats from our statistician, Mr. Gary McLean, and much, much more. When we come back, you are watching Stars basketball from Haws Gymnasium.
So today's students, one of the challenges that I find is that there are multiple distractions. And we could go through the gamut, right, including social media. It could be the areas in their lives where there's a lot of things going on, right, different family responsibilities, work, jobs, etc. So one big tip is really the discipline of coming up with a schedule. So that's why I always say a good planner, great resources at the bookstore, and you literally got to document class time, work time if you're working, and study time. You got to set aside a minimum of at least 2 hours outside of class for every hour that you're in class. That gives you that time to really delve deeper, really begin to master the material. You got to literally, intentionally schedule pockets of time to remain focused. The two key things I would emphasize is engagement, engagement, engagement inside and outside the classroom. Knowing who your faculty member is, who your staff supports are, knowing the campus resources, and starting with the bookstore. Ensure you got the right supplies, ready for class, all the way to getting to class. Again, knowing the syllabus, knowing the lay of the land. is where I'll probably start. And then I think secondly, getting also involved outside of the classroom in our great clubs and organizations, because engagement is really, to me, the key pathway, both for returning students and for brand new students, to be able to launch themselves successfully. This is an incredible institution, top 5 nationally ranked. It speaks a lot about our quality and our culture of excellence. How do we achieve that? Because we believe in you. At WKCTC, we never underestimate you. So regardless of your path, you may have been recently retired, a veteran, returning, fresh out of high school, we got you. And we absolutely believe with a high degree of confidence that if you immerse yourself, engage in the resources and the experience here at WKCTC, the sky is easily the lower limit.
Back to Haws Gymnasium, where we are at halftime. The Stars are up by 4, 36-32, as we've seen a pretty much back-and-forth ball game the whole first half. And with me, with our stats, is Mr. Gary McLean. Happy New Year, sir.
Happy New Year to you, too.
Thank you. Welcome back.
It is good to be here. Let me just tell you, this has been a wing-ding of a ball game.
It has been, yes.
It's been, I guess you'd call it one of them old-fashioned barn burners.
Yep, I told Abe the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, let's start out here with the Oakland City Mighty Oaks. And somebody had to explain that one to me.
Yeah, I got that explanation earlier.
Oh, me. Mr. Carmichael, number 12, he had 4 points. Lyons, he had 2 good threes with 6 points. Powell had 3. Razor had 5. Kendrick, he had 6. Harewood had 4. Bell had 4. And that's everybody on their team played during that half. The last 2 being Schmittler and Moore did not score. They had 11 fouls during that time. They had 3 threes, 18 two-pointers, and 5 free throws for a total of 32 points.
Can you run down their fouls for me, please, sir?
Their fouls, I sure can. We had 4 fouls for Mr. Carmichael. We had 1 foul for Powell. Made a rhyme there. You know what? I'm a poet and didn't know it. Mr. Kendrick had 2. Bell had 2. Schmittler had 1. Moore had 1. They took 2 timeouts during that first half.
Okie dokie, sir.
All right, for West Kentucky Stars, we had Solomon McIntyre. He had 8 points. Everybody played on West Kentucky's team today. Warren had 2 points. Lazarick Hill had 4. Jackson Midget had 6. Solomon Robinson had 4. Caleb Gill didn't score. Trey Mole had 1. Jackson Goodwin had 4. Landon Fitzgerald come off the bench, and boy, he was doing a whale of a job out there. He had 8 points.
That's what I
had. Wyatt Sherwin had no points during that half, and Treshawn Hines, he also had no points. Fouls for that was McIntyre has 1. Warren has 1. Mole has 1. Goodwin has 1. Wyatt Sherwin has 2. We had 6 fouls during the first half, and we took 2 timeouts for a score of 36 points here at halftime.
Did you say Caleb Gill had 2 fouls?
Caleb Gill has no fouls.
Okay. All right. Well, as you said, we have an old-fashioned Donnybrook, and I'm looking forward to the second half of this game.
I am too, man. I'm hoping we're going to stay on top at the end.
I think
that's going to be a good thing.
I hope so.
Yes, sir.
We'll see you after the game. Our statistician, Mr. Gary McLean, thank you so much for being with me, sir.
Good to be here, as
Yes,
always.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
See you after the ball game.
Yeah.
Coming up with me next is our good friend Greg Overstreet, from head coach of Paducah Tillman. And, you know, we went to school with this guy. I've known Greg since we went elementary school. And we went to elementary school, junior high, and high school together. And this guy was a phenomenal point guard. And he played with Richard Abraham and some of the other guys, Larry Beard, David Lambert. You played with a lot of guys.
I did play a lot of guys. But I'm hearing you talking about Richard over here. He didn't tell you about the part about does he ever throw it back out when I threw it into it. Yeah, he didn't give you the full story. He got the ball in time in the right spot. He just never gave it back.
So we know you're the head coach over at Tillman now. Tell us how that's going. I love it that you're there. You know that.
Well, going well. I mean, I'm very blessed to be able to be over there. It's when I started coaching, it kind of just happened, and I spent 16 years at St. Mary. But the
Were
opportunity.
you there that long?
I was, yes.
Wow.
And the opportunity to be at Tillman is just a dream. It'd be my dream job. Everybody's got one that they would want to stop on. That was mine. And we've done well. I think we've done a good job. I know we've had a good impact on kids. Obviously, have not went as far in some of the tournaments as we'd like to, but it's work in progress, and we focus every day on chasing wins, and we do that by practice. We go in every day, try to get a little bit better, be a little more consistent. We played even for this year's group. We play well at times, but we're just not consistent enough right now. So we worked on that today, and we'll work on it tomorrow. And at the end of the day, we're hoping we're playing our best in about a month.
What's your record right now?
We are 13-5.
Well, okay. You said you're not that good, but it sounds like you're pretty solid.
No, we got a good basketball team. We got a good team. In fact, the crazy coach we've got. We only have 8 home games this year, so we've been away from home a lot, and we played one of the best teams in Missouri, one of the best teams in Arkansas, one of the best teams in Illinois. And of course, we played Louisville Ballard, who's ranked second in the state, in Kentucky. So we've had a schedule it was not really set up as much to win games, but maybe just make us tougher.
How do you have a schedule though where you only have 8 home games though?
It's kind of a long story, but the short version of it is back when the tornado came through Mayfield a couple years ago, or last December. We had 3 teams that we had to cancel that were going to be away games because of that storm. It's Caldwell, Mayfield, Christian County. So those games had to carry over again to be away games because we canceled them. So instead of being like 10-10. Next year we'll be 13-7.
Okay.
It just kind of got thrown out.
It'll reverse itself.
It'll catch back up.
I was going to say it'll straighten itself
well,
out.
With those games, we'll straighten back out the next year with games that we pick up. But yeah, it was just kind of a messed up year on that.
What are you looking forward to the most this year?
Man, I look forward to every day. You can't imagine. I sell insurance in the mornings, and my best part of the day is those couple hours I spend with those kids. So every day I love practice. Practices are probably more fun for me than they are for games. And just the enjoyment of going in there and being around 16, 17-year-old kids is I can't explain how good it makes you feel. Some days are better than others, obviously, and how we do things, but I love every second of it. Very blessed to do it.
Do you ever hear from the old guys that you played with? I'm just naming a few of them.
I do. I see Troy York a lot.
I see him myself.
He's kind of local. A lot of David Lambert passed away a few years back.
I did not know that.
He passed away in an early age, so I haven't seen him. But David Davis, I've talked to him a few times in the last few years. Like I said, Bill Whitehead, who didn't graduate with us, but I've talked to him some.
Yeah, he was a little older.
Yeah, he was. He's a little bit older, but not as much as you'd probably like to. People get separated. Most of those guys moved away, so I don't see a lot of them.
And I understand that. When I got out of Murray, I moved away.
Right.
I was gone for 26 years. But it's just a pleasure to have you here. I'm so glad you came by. And when I told Richard you were coming, he just lit up. And I said, man, we got Greg Overstreet coming. And then I told our executive producer, he said, really? I said, yeah, we got Greg coming.
Well, it's really cool. I'm getting to watch 4 of my guys play.
Yeah, I saw some of them come over and greet you while we were getting started with the
Landon
interview.
and Jaquan both played for me last year. Of course, Jackson the year before. But I think those 2 guys just started, right?
They did, yes.
Yeah.
Of course, Jackson, he's kind of a solid ball player.
Yes,
he's been around for a couple of years. So,
Jaquan and I'm telling you, Landon is a really good player, and he'll really shine in this open environment. Jaquan, he's a warrior. You'll fall in love with him real quick.
Well, Coach Pepper runs a platoon system, and they're that second group, and they came in tonight. That's how we got the lead.
Yeah.
They came in and they were on fire.
Jaquan, he's a dog. There's not a coach in the world who wouldn't like to have one of him.
Well, I like what we've seen so far. My halftime guest has been Coach Greg Overstreet from Paducah Tillman High School. Like I said, we've known each other since elementary school, longtime friends, went to school together. It's always great to see you. And you said your dream job.
Yes.
I was so happy when you came to Tillman. I'm so glad you're there. Those kids are going to learn a lot because you're going to teach them a lot because you're a good man.
Appreciate it. Thanks so much. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. And we're just about set for live action as we come back to the game. And we say thank you to the officials that were waiting for us to get our halftime guests cleared out. And we're going to start the other way. The Stars will have the ball first to start the second half. And they will line up the same way they did to start the half with McIntyre, Jackson Midyett, Solomon Robinson, Jackson Goodwin, and Wyatt Sherwin. Shot up, good, and it's going to be a foul call, and it's going to go against the Stars as Deshaun Kendrick made the basket. He's going to go to the free throw line the old-fashioned way. I'm not sure that we have a picture because we've lost our video feed on our computers.
We got, yeah, well, I can hear you. Y'all can hear us.
And here comes one of the techs over now. I think he heard me in his headset. McIntyre gives way to Midyett. Razor, Kendrick, Harwood, Deshaun Bell, and Jack Moore starts for the Mighty Oaks. Jackson Goodwin, baseline, misses it. Here comes Oakland City on the run as we have our video back.
Wow.
Shot up, blocked by Jackson Midyett. Here comes Solomon McIntyre, tipped away from behind, and nobody back. And we'll just say that the Mighty Oaks got a gimme. Justin Harwood gets his 6th point of the game. Man, that was something having Greg here at halftime.
Yeah, he's a hometown favorite. Doing a great job with the boys over
I
at Tillman.
love what he's doing over at Tillman. Midyett couldn't connect on the 3. Mighty Oaks rebound. 3 for the Mighty Oaks. And that is a 3-pointer by Jack Moore. That's his first basket of the game, but it's a 3-pointer. And just like that now, we've had a 6-point swing, and the Stars are trailing by 3. McIntyre, step back jumper, goes down, won't stay down. Here comes the Mighty Oaks. 3-pointer, no good. Wyatt Sherwin with the rebound. Here comes McIntyre. As that platoon system is coming in.
Put me in, Coach. I'm ready.
Sherwin. McIntyre thought about it, raises and fires, and he lays it up.
I tell you what, the nickname is Water because if there's a crack, he gonna find it, man. I'm telling you.
I thought it would be Drain because he throws them up and they go down.
Yeah.
Mighty Oaks. And we're going to have an offensive foul called against Deshaun Kendrick. That'll be his 3rd. Oh, they said Harwood, so they're going to change the call on us. That'll be his 1st. Actually, Kendrick was guilty of the foul, Abe.
Yeah.
Stars have it. Trailing by 1. This has been a game of back and forth, back and forth.
It's been tight.
Neither team has had more than a 6-point lead. Fitzgerald looking, kicks it out. 3-pointer Stars, no good. Landon Fitzgerald tips it around and tips it to his teammate. Shot up, no good. 3-pointer, got it.
I like this kid.
Back the other way, Mighty Oaks, no good. Stars looking to move. Inside, drove it on. You know, well,
It's an Euro step right
Euro,
there.
no, he traveled.
Back in the 70s, he would have traveled.
I'll just go ahead and say it. Plus, one of the
Yeah.
kids from Oakland City on the floor gave the travel sign. He did. He traveled. He traveled. Don't get me wrong. I'm for us. But he traveled.
It won't show up in the stats.
I'm just telling you, he traveled. Oh, my goodness.
That's funny.
Hill now with 7 points. Jaquan Warren working his heart out.
Oh, that's some good defense over there by the Stars.
He is all over his man defensively. He is quick as a hiccup.
Yeah, and it's not a lot of room over there where they're taking that ball out.
The Stars are just swarming all over the floor on defense. They ought to be able to smell these guys' aftershave. Mighty Oaks, 3. No good as a shot clock ran down. And it's going to have to reset no matter how they try to throw it in off another player off the shot clock violation. First one we've had tonight. Caleb Gill. Looking inside. Hill. Fitzgerald goes up. No good. Rebound. Mighty Oaks. And we're going to have a tripping foul called against Trey Mull. Trey's looking and said, who me? Yeah, you, buddy. You got him. That's his second foul. I love Trey, too, but he fouled him.
I don't think Coach Miller would have let us wear those shoes right there, man.
I know he wouldn't. No, I know he wouldn't.
Oh, my gosh.
And I played also under Coach Rick Ragland. You wouldn't do that with him either. He wouldn't have that.
That was back in the 60s, man. So
might have been the 60s for you. It wasn't for me. Oh, three-pointer that time.
He's got a nice shot.
Lyons, he now has 6 points.
Look at this boy.
Inside, shot up, and it just, they cannot get one to roll in off that rim.
I tell you, that kid, he's aggressive. He's very aggressive.
He's very aggressive. Zeke Powell picks up the foul. That's his second, team third. That will send Lazarick Hill to the free throw line. The McKenzie, Tennessee native. Free throw is up, and he gets the roll. He has 8 points in the game. Second free throw. Got it. (46-42). He's Richard Abraham. I'm Anthony Ridgway. Thanks for joining us. For the entire broadcast crew, and what a shot that just went in.
I tell you what, he's come out second half. He's feeling it.
He has some aggression. Landon Fitzgerald picks up the foul. That's his first, team third. That will send to the free throw line Deshaun Kendrick. He got the basket to go. Now he'll get a chance to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way. And he gets the roll. He has 11 points in the game. Stars now up by 1. Inside, he went too deep. Picked off by Oakland City. On the move, spin move. Blocked by Trey Mull. Good defense by Mull. Deshaun Kendrick thought he was going to spin, twist, and turn his way to the basket. Trey said, not today.
Yeah, on this other end right here, when you get that deep in the paint, you got to put that up.
Yeah. Plus, he looked to pass once he got in there. He was already too deep.
Yeah.
In fact, I always saw Greg pull up at the free throw line if he wasn't going to take it.
Offensive rebound.
Stars get the offensive putback, and it goes. Harwood gets his 8th point of the game, and now the Mighty Oaks up by 1. Solomon McIntyre. Jackson Goodwin lays it up, rolls out. That thing was halfway down and came out.
How many of those have we missed tonight?
A bunch. The Mighty Oaks kick it out, three-pointer. No good. Get their own rebound. Nobody boxed out. 12-footer, no good. Jackson Midyet comes away with the rebound, and he is assaulted right under his basket. We put people in jail for less than that. He's a little red around the face and ears, too. He was kind of beaten up under the basket. Harwood gets the foul. That's his second. Jackson Goodwin will put it in under his own basket. Solomon McIntyre.
out, watch out. Watch
Double
out.
team. Gets it into Solomon Robinson.
Check it.
He goes to the basket, and that's going to be a block. He was moving.
Yeah, that wasn't even close.
Justin Harwood picks up the foul. That's going to be his third. That will send Solomon Robinson to the free throw line. The Hoover, Alabama native goes to the. No, they're going to say it's player control. It'll be on the floor. Sherman puts it in to Jackson Goodwin. Down low to Solomon Robinson. Twist, turns, gets it to go. That looked good.
He's tried that twice in the first half, and he rimmed it out. That was nice, right over the front of the rim.
Robinson now with 6 points. And we're going to have, he got that chicken wing, Richard.
Extending it from the body, I'll call it every time.
I missed the fouls on who, Richard?
Number 30.
Was it 30?
Who's that?
Deshaun Bell.
Yeah.
Stars. And I think the officials are trying to clean some of this up, Richard. There's a lot of banging and stuff and pulling and tugging going on under the basket.
Yeah, and that's their job, to keep the game in control.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get it, okay, guys, this is going to stop. We have a timeout on the floor. And Coach Pepper's asking the official what the free throw situation looks like. He said 1-1. So Stars are up by 1, 48-47. We'll keep it right here. And what they've done is allow Oakland City to climb back into this thing. The Stars were up by 6 points. And then they lost their poise. And then Oakland City went on about an 8-0 run.
Yeah, and we got to do a much better job. In the first half, those guys had 6 offensive rebounds. That's second shots.
Right.
Man. They got 2 this half so far. So we got to do a better job of putting a body on those guys under, just limit them to 1 shot. We missed so many layups.
And you know what? They haven't been bad misses. Some of them, Richard, have gone halfway down and come back out.
Yeah.
Midyet at the free throw line. He gets the first one to go. That's the first time he's been to the free throw line tonight.
It's a good free throw shooter.
Oh, he's an excellent free throw shooter. Gets them both. I watched that kid for UK, C.J. Frederick. Last night he went 1 for 8. But for the game with Alabama and Tennessee, he was dead-eyed.
Last night was all about Oscar.
Oscar did his thing. Shot up. Robinson, rebound. Here comes McIntyre. They have a 3-on-2 break. McIntyre takes it to the hole, and he loses it. And he got a break as the ball sailed out of bounds off a Mighty Oaks player.
Turnover, and they come and they give it right back.
Deshaun Bell couldn't haul it in, and the Stars get it back.
Whoa,
McIntyre
whoa.
knocked around. Wyatt comes up with it, gives way to Jackson Goodwin, and he ran over him.
Yeah.
Jackson flat out ran over him. He looked like a fullback on that play.
Look on his face.
Yeah, he's mad. That's his third foul. I'd be mad too.
He's looking over at the bench and his boys on the second platoon go like this. That's 3. One more, you coming out.
I'm coming.
That's 3.
That's 3.
Hey, Coach, you got 3. You know that.
You wrong, man. You are
I'm
so
telling you, man.
Oh, my goodness. Here they come.
They form alliances over there, dog.
Here they come. All 5 of them. Shot up, no good. Here comes Solomon McIntyre.
Watch this boy.
He's going to the hole. All the way, lays up, no good. Jackson Goodwin tipped it out, and McIntyre came up with it. Wyatt Sharon gives way now to McIntyre. Double pump, knocked down, and no foul call.
Yeah, he's in there deep that time.
And I think the foul is going to go against Goodwin. That's his 4th. No, they said Robinson. That's his 1st.
I like this second unit. So far tonight, they've played well.
Caleb Gibb checks in. Trey Moll checks in. Caleb Gill. Lazarick Hill. And Landon Fitzgerald. Jaquan Warren also in there. The Mighty Oaks looking. 4 to shoot. They don't know it. 2 to shoot. He gets it off. No good. Rebound by
That's good
Trey Mall.
defense. Great
He's
defense.
looking ahead. Go ahead, Richard.
That's a great defense.
Look at that ball movement. 3-pointer, Stars, no good. That's okay. He was hustling, trying to get the rebound.
Yeah, big guys that has my ball.
And you see the coaches over there for the Stars applauding him for his efforts.
I know this is a scrappy group here.
11:53 left to go in the game. Stars up by 3. I smell an overtime. The Mighty Oaks on the move. Fitzgerald locked in. They tried to go at the pick and roll. Here comes Trey Moll ahead to Landon Fitzgerald, and he loses it out of bounds. But it was last touched by a Mighty Oak, and that looks like Kashawn Kendrick that touched it.
That's 5 turnovers already for the team in the baby blue.
Which might explain that 3-point deficit.
Yeah.
Inbounds, the ball comes to Lazarick Hill.
Nice.
Good cut. Good pass that time. Fitzgerald on the assist.
The old give and go.
Yes.
That play's been around a long
long time. Run correctly, it works every time, Richard.
Yeah.
And we have a foul call. And it's going to be, he stepped out of bounds. Stars now with a 5-point lead. You can hear Coach Pepper saying, go, 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 come now, go.
Oh.
And we're going to have a travel.
Yeah, you got to get rid of the ball. You can't jump and come down with it.
Right. You can, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can.
But I'm afraid it's going to be a turnover.
Yeah.
We have a stoppage in play for something. There's some confusion on the floor over there. Well, Jaquan Warren goes to the bench as Solomon McIntyre comes in. I don't know if he's bleeding or something. I don't know. Maybe we can get a report.
Coach over there coaching him up.
Coach has been coaching his heart out tonight. 3-pointer. Lazarick Hill comes out with the rebound for the Stars. Hill on the move. Trey Mall from 3. Got it!
He likes that shot.
Why not? Still, and here come the Stars. Oh! Are you kidding me? Oh!
Coach wanted a timeout.
For what? Let him play. Turnover.
I didn't know he was climbing that stair.
I didn't know that. He's got some serious hops. Lazarick Hill. 3-pointer. Mighty Oaks. Rebound. Mighty Oaks and foul. There's going to be a push-off. Maybe we can get a replay of that dunk.
There he goes.
Fitzgerald picks up the foul. That's his second. And Lazarus Hill. Wow.
I tell you what, this is a good time. We pushed that thing out to 10 points.
Shot up. Schmidtler at the free throw line. His first points of the game. Justin Harwood set to check in, and he won't get to because Schmidtler missed the free throw. Sometimes I wonder if guys do that on purpose just to stay in the game.
Hey, you know, if you're a player, you want to play. Nice.
Robinson, good. Oh, it came back out. That thing was halfway down and came out. That's 2 or 3 times we've seen that happen
You
to
know,
him.
coach is applauding his effort. Those are good shots. He just got to relax and let that thing go He's hit one of those tonight. He's missed about 3.
We've seen that thing go down and come. I don't understand.
Yeah, they ought to get a boy at least one. Because it goes down and come out. But you got to love his effort in the paint down there.
Mid-yet. Gives way to Hill. Hill kicks it out. McIntyre. Pulls up from 15. Got it.
I love his game, man. He's tough.
He has 12 points. And look where he's playing on defense. He's on the back line. Looking inside. Harwood. Broken up by Maul. Here come the Stars. McIntyre drives to the lane. He had the 3, didn't take it. Maul looking inside for Robinson.
Oh, there he
Trey
is.
Maul on the break. Got it!
There you go. Nice ball movement.
A nice pick that time, and Trey just went in for the layup.
Guys got a little breathing room now.
And we're going to have a travel call. Plus, he fouled him. He lowered the shoulder, and it'll be a turnover, and the Stars will have it. As Wyatt Sharon checks in, Solomon Robinson goes out. And Caleb Gill goes to the bench.
Timeout.
As Jaquan Warren checks in. We have a timeout on the floor with 8:39 left to go in the game. 61-48, Stars on top. Back in a minute.
Earn up to 6 figures in your first year with your CDL in just 4 weeks of training at West Kentucky Community and Technical College.
There is no shortage of jobs. They wanted a job the day after they get their license. They could move on to a company.
I've got drivers make anywhere between $70,000 to $95,000 a year the first year.
I could take every student that every one of your campuses has and put them into an orientation every week.
Hey, the sky's the limit.
Contact WKCTC and enroll now.
Let's get real. We offer a lot of the same courses you'll find at a four-year college. But with our small classes and personal attention, you won't get lost in the crowd. College for the real world. College for your world.
Welcome back to Haws Gymnasium as Richard Abraham and I are sitting here reminiscing.
That's what happens when you get old, man. You just sit back and think about stuff. You know, that's all we got left. Ridge, we got stories, man.
That's all I have.
We got stories.
I don't have anything else to contribute.
Tell them boys, slow down. Hang on, slow.
I saw this. I was at the doctor's office the other day, and this young lady sitting there, she was just cracking her cracking her knuckles. And I looked at her and I said, you know, they warned me about it. I said, now I'm telling you, when you get to be my age, you're going to wish you hadn't done that. Stars have the ball, up 61-48. Got themselves a little breathing room. Mid-yet from 3. You know what happened. Long-range bomber.
And I'm going to tell you how devastating that is coming out of a timeout.
And you had that happen to you.
No, coming out of timeout. He called timeout.
That's what I'm saying.
We come out and dropped it,
yeah.
man.
And you had the Mighty Oaks had that happen to him. Coming out of timeout.
I don't think that's the defensive strategy that he drew up over
You don't
there.
think that's what he drew up?
I don't.
At the free throw line, Deshaun Bell gets his 5th point of the night.
Now, Oakland City, their coach is telling them right now, son, it's pivotal in this game. You got a little over 8 minutes left. We're down 14. If we can get a couple of stops.
Like that, and it's turned over.
Yeah, point blank range again.
And there's a layup by Kendrick.
We need to score right here.
You hear Coach yelling, trade down screen, trade down screen. He's telling Maul, go down low and set the screen.
Yeah, and he didn't know that. That's a problem.
Well, I'll tell you what, we heard Coach from over here.
Yeah. He's setting up for that three. Said, Coach, I'm in a rhythm, man.
He wants to shoot that long-range bomber. I swear to goodness I miss Caden Hutchins. Wyatt Sherwin at the free throw line. First time tonight. His first one's up and it's good.
I'll tell you what, nothing but the twine on that.
Second free throw. Lane violation. He sure did. I saw it when he did it.
He followed his shot, though.
No, but the ball was halfway in the air when he took off. And he made the rim to the rim yet.
But he followed his shot.
Oh, yeah, he followed his shot.
Because his pop told him to.
Dad told him to follow his shot, and he left the free throw line too soon. His father's laughing.
Yeah.
Sean Bell goes to the free throw line. Free throw is up, and he gets the roll. He's 3 for 4 from the charity stripe tonight. Second one's up, and it too is good. He has 10 points in the contest. Warren directing traffic.
Oh, he got both those guards in there.
And neither one of them can keep up with him. Mid-Yet from 3, no good. Fitzgerald, rebound, back up, no good, but he's fouled.
Yeah, that's what you need. You need the bangers in there. This keeps them at bay. When you can get an offensive rebound like that.
This kid's going to fool around and work himself into the starting lineup.
Hey, my philosophy is, hey, fellas, there's no position in cement out there.
No, you can lose your job anytime. Fitzgerald at the free throw line gets the first one to go. Fitzgerald all district 2021 and 22. State championship. He's a state champion in the long jump in 2021. Honor roll every year he's in school. Has a 3.3 grade point average. His major is sports medicine. He's 6'4". Tillman graduate. Favorite food, Abraham, is pizza. No, not from a college kid. You wouldn't believe that, would you?
Pizza Inn got to be his favorite place.
Oh,
man.
my goodness. Well, I like that buffet, too. When I was in college, I ate a lot of pizza, too. I mean, how could you not? That's what kids do. The mighty Oaks looking. Nothing there. Whoa. And a three-pointer that time is good by Jake Moore. He has 6 points, 2 3-pointers in the game.
Look at big boy.
He can handle that ball.
I like the way he handled that rock.
McIntyre. They're going to try to guard him. Robinson looking. Three-pointer. He'll passed it up, and he traveled. He traveled. He did. Yeah. He traveled. He had the three-pointer. He should have taken it.
His eyes got big because that lane was open.
Yeah, he was going to dunk another one. Stars up by 10, 67-57, 6:38 left to go. The mighty Oaks, three-pointer, no good. Whoa! That's how you get hurt. He undercut him.
That hurt.
Yeah, it hurt.
You right down on your tail.
I don't like that. He undercut him. I don't like that at all.
Well, I don't think it was intentional. Just when you jump up that high, he plays so hard.
I'd like to take another look at it.
Just on that hip.
He's writhing in pain.
Now, as sore as he is now.
Oh, tomorrow it'll be horrible.
In the morning, he better sleep in the ice tub.
I'm waiting for the replay. I hope it wasn't intentional. I hope I'm wrong. Robinson at the free throw line. Free throw is up and it's good.
Nice.
Second free throw is up. Good.
Nice.
Robinson's going to go to the bench.
You better give him a cushion to sit on. Easy.
He gave his mom a thumbs up. He turned looking at his folks.
What's that?
Back to live action. Stars up by 12. Mighty Oaks with the ball. Three-pointer. In and out. McIntyre rebound.
That's a great challenge on that three.
McIntyre all the way to the rim. Puts it up. Going to be blocked. Landon Fitzgerald had a chance to get it, but it rolled off his fingers out of bounds.
I tell you what, when you get that deep, you got to know and be definite about what you want to do with the ball. He's taking it up a lot stronger tonight than that.
And they had one come out, too. Stars threw it ahead. McIntyre tries to run it down, but he unable to do so as it sailed out of bounds.
That's 2 turnovers in a row right there.
Yeah, and that's something we don't need at this juncture of the game.
Yeah, you kind of felt like we were up 14 and not able to convert down here, and they're fighting back.
We're up by 12 now. The Mighty Oaks. Ooh, three-pointer. No good. Rebound.
Got to time that jump better.
As the Mighty Oaks maintain. They swing it around. Three-pointer. No good. Rebound again. This time they got him on his back.
Yeah.
Deshaun Bell, and that's foul number 4.
Yeah, you can't come over his back, man.
He did it the first time and got away with it, but you can only go to the well so many times.
Right.
We have a stoppage in play for the moment.
You're like, where are you going to eat after the game? I don't know.
I don't know.
We were going to come over to your house. I'm like, no.
No, we're not cooking tonight.
Wife didn't cook. He's like, all right, fellas, y'all can come over to my house. He's like, okay, we good?
Yeah. I'll get a pizza and a couple Sprites and we'll be all right. Pizza and a couple Coca-Colas.
Yeah, you want to see something wild. When I was in college, we called the Domino's Pizza to come up to the dorm room. We tell them on the phone, listen, do not come up these steps till I come get you. Because
you will be
folks be in the room smelling that pizza, pass the door, you open the door, you got like 9 guys. Do not you wait for me. I mean, you go down there and you come back at a dead sprint, man.
Well, you could always do what Dinner Bell Mel did.
Man.
You'd have time on the sheets and put it up to the room.
Oh, man, them pizza guys, they were like, Kerwin one? Oh, we got to go up there.
Mel Turpin absolutely adored my daughter when she was younger.
Yeah, we was up there at the same time.
Well, I lived there. And
I did too for 4 years.
Well, I'm talking about after I was in my 30s in. As the ball sails out of bounds, I would take her to the UK games.
Right.
And he was always there. And she always looked at him and he just picked her up because
Turp was a big boy.
He was. Solomon's grandmother wants to know how many points he has at the end. You all probably heard her.
She wants to know. Let me know how many points my baby got.
She keeping up with her baby.
Oh, turnover. No.
Aaron pass sails out of bounds. And Oakland City will maintain. You know, our fans are so comfortable with us. I mean, they just come to us with anything at any time.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not like we're in Rupp. I mean, they're all around us, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so that's the intimacy
of
Haws Gymnasium.
Yes. And I've been told you and I are very personable. I have people stop me quite often. They'll call me and say, I just happen to hear that voice and I stop.
Yeah, she appreciates that. 40 years of being personal.
Y'all been married that long?
40 years,
How in the
man.
world she
40 years, brother.
If she knew what I knew, wow.
Oh, she knows it all, bro. She's a professional interrogator.
Well, I think they're all that. Mighty Oaks up under the basket, and they got a gimme on that one.
I don't know if they drew that up, but that was perfect.
It worked. Kashawn Bell. He has 12 points. Stars still maintaining that 12-point lead. 4:39 left to go. Fitzgerald in the lane, and he brought it down to his waist. He got it tied up. It's going to be a jump ball.
Yeah, that's why you grab the ball, turn, keep it high.
Yes.
But he tied him up on the dribble, though. So Fitzgerald's trying to get closer to the hoop.
Well, Fitzgerald has a 6'4" frame.
And he's thick.
I like the way he plays, I'll tell you that. Wyatt Sharon's back in the lineup. Jackson Midyet's back in the lineup. So is Jackson Goodwin. Mighty Oaks looking. Penetrate. Not there. Rebound. Put back up.
I tell you what.
By Kendrick. Go ahead.
When there's bodies on the floor underneath and guys are up in the air and they got to come down, that's kind of, you kind of hold your breath there a little bit.
Robinson. Wyatt Sharon for three. No good. And the Mighty Oaks have it, but the Stars get back on defense. Three-pointer, no good.
There you go.
Sharon comes out with it. Here comes Jackson Midyet.
Stop, go.
Pulls up, got it. Well, I said got it to go.
I like that little clutch right there.
He just kind of stopped and then shot it.
He kind of gave it, pulled it back.
And 5-on-4 as Jackson Goodwin ended up on the floor. He saw the man coming, but he couldn't get up in time.
All right, let's score right here. Push this thing back up.
Midyet, three. Bam. No good. Here come the Mighty Oaks. Inside layup, no good, and we're going to have a foul called. The foul is on Jackson Midyet. That's his first. Team 10th. Both teams in the double bonus because they have 10 fouls, which means they'll be shooting 2 free throws from here on out. At the free throw line, Kashawn Bell. And he has 11 points. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take one with them with 3:18 left to go. Stars up by 9.
Let's get real. For a lot of people, 4 years of college might as well be $1 million. With us, you can get a certificate in a matter of months and start a career right away. College for the real world. College for your world.
Welcome back to Haws Gymnasium on the campus of Western Kentucky Community Technical College.
You ain't country, man.
I'm from Paducah. How much more country do I need to be?
How you not gonna like rotisserie chicken?
I don't like
bro?
rotisserie chicken.
You wouldn't have made it around my house. It'd be like, where Anthony at? He's out back.
No, I don't want no rotisserie chicken. I like fried chicken, I like barbecue chicken. I don't like roasted chicken. I don't like rotisserie chicken. No.
What kind of seasoning did you put on it, bro? You gotta get some seasoning.
I still don't want no roast.
You gotta rub it a little bit, man.
Well, you can rub it till the cows come home. I don't want any. And the second free throw line is Kashawn Bell. He hit the first one, they took the timeout, and he came back and made the second.
Oh, they're pressing. They got to press right here. But you can't press that guy. Can't press him. Nice handles.
You can try. It won't work out well
I'll
for
tell you what, man. You got to love him as a point guard.
Under 3 minutes to play.
9 seconds on the
Shot
shot.
clock, I was going to say, shot clock at 6. Bam! McIntyre, 3. And that's his first three-pointer tonight. He has 17 points.
Oh, he charged.
He did, he charged.
He charged. Coach over there grabbing his head like, are you serious?
Yeah. Sean Bell picks up his 4th foul.
You
Here
cannot.
comes McIntyre.
You had him in a trap in the corner. You cannot let him out. Uh-oh.
Stars up by 10. Robinson inside, spin move. Oh. And he's going to be fouled.
I don't know about that one.
I don't either. I didn't say anything.
Look like he hung him up like a coat. You know?
So you saw what I saw.
I don't know about that one. Solomon, he's my guy, but
Yeah, he kind of got a little away with
I think
one.
that one made his backside feel a little better because oh boy hung him up. The man waving to the crowd like Dennis Rodman. He said, I'm out. He said, I am out. Number 25.
And you know, you gonna get 20 rebounds a game out of Dennis.
Oh my God.
He gonna get you 20 rebounds.
Boy, he had hops. He had bounce. I don't think he ever got tired.
And it was full throttle. I don't even remember him ever coming out of the game much.
Remember they were playing the Lakers, man. He's like, I got Shaq. And played him.
Yeah, he did for a minute.
Played him.
He's 6'8", Shaq 7 foot.
Yeah. And 300.
Yeah. Oh yeah, easy. Have you seen him recently?
No.
Oh man, he's huge.
Bigger than Charles.
Charles looks like
Charles is 300, but he's 6'4".
That's a butterball. Bam. 3-pointer, no good.
Nice,
Rebound.
nice.
Sails out of bounds.
Yeah.
Treshawn Hines
Yeah.
checks back into the lineup for the Stars.
The Hayes bot in the barn now. Coach is not happy with that, though.
Caleb Gill back on the floor.
Whoa, what's
And
this?
we're going to have
Charge.
a charge call. It's either charge or travel.
Charging. That's a turnover.
Kendrick is gone. Good night, Irene.
Turn out the lights.
Part is over.
Part is over.
Harrison Razor replaces him.
They say that all good things must seem.
That's old Dandy Don Meredith, wasn't it?
Done.
McIntyre. Under 2 to play.
There you go.
Stars up by 13.
There you go.
Goodwin lost
What
it.
was that?
Sailed out of bounds.
Turnover. Yeah, coach is going to look at the game. I love the effort tonight, but way too many turnovers.
How many do you have so far?
21.
Oh, my goodness.
21. And 24 for our guests. So
they're equally as bad turning the
yeah,
ball
you
over.
can't. I mean, if you're ahead, it doesn't hurt as much. But when you look at the next game and the opponent, you tell the guys, look, we're playing a different team next time, and we can't do that.
As we see Midyet, Sharon, and Robinson ready to check in. Bell made the free throw. And the Stars are going to call a timeout. We'll step aside for a minute. Stars up by 13. I'm sorry, Stars up by 11.
Dealing with the real world wasn't easy, even before the whole global pandemic thing. Trying to pay the bills, worrying about family, or just trying to figure out what you want to be. The good news? West Kentucky Community and Technical College is open and ready. With on-campus and online programs that can lead to essential careers in IT, healthcare, and more, all at less than half the cost of a four-year university. So never put your dreams on hold, and never underestimate you.
Let's get real. We offer a lot of the same courses you'll find at a four-year college. But with our small classes and personal attention, you won't get lost in the crowd. College for the real world. College for your world.
Welcome back to Haws Gymnasium on the campus of Western Kentucky Community and Technical College. We have a pretty good ball game here tonight with 150 left to go in the contest. Stars up by 11, 78, 67. As they put the ball in, and they're getting pressured in the backcourt by Oakland City. And McIntyre gets it across for the Stars. He is triple teamed.
Somebody's got to be open.
Mid-yet finds McIntyre, 14 to shoot.
Ooh.
Shot clock winds down. Goodwin looks inside. Wide Sherwin puts it up, no good. Rebound brought out of there by Oakland City. And they get a layup the other way as Harrison Razor lays it up. He has 9 points. You know, it's not over, Richard. You know
No. Not with the three-pointer.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where you go to the line, the clock stops.
All that.
Hit the free throws. Because if you don't, advantage goes to them.
Yeah, because if you miss the free throws and they get a break and continue to lay it up, that's going to be a problem for you.
Yeah.
They get those transition points.
I mean, how much is the three-point game?
Change the game.
Oh,
I'm glad we have it.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Smidler checks into the lineup for Oakland City.
It's unusual for him.
McIntyre missed the free throw. He is 4 for 5.
This is when you need to knock him down.
You hear Coach yelling. Coach is way over there. He's coaching his kids. McIntyre missed both of them. Rebound. McIntyre. And he's going to be fouled in the backcourt. It does no good to set up that press if you're going to foul in it.
Yeah, I think those boys about got this one.
I don't know. I've seen a 10-point lead evaporate in less than 30 seconds. And who could ever forget what Tyus Edney did back in 1995 with 2.3 seconds left on the clock. And they knocked UK out of the tournament. He went from coast to coast untouched and laid it up.
Well, I remember what Reggie Miller did in the Garden with Indiana. I think he had like 6, daggum 9 points in like 5 seconds. Hit one, stole it, come back, hit it. Spike Lee was losing his mind.
We have a foul called on the floor. Robinson picks up the foul.
Well, I mean, we're trying to give him a shot. That clock.
McIntyre missed the free throw. Pardon me. That will send Ty Smidler to the free throw line for the Mighty Oaks.
We got 2 shots.
Double bonus, yes.
So you hit the first one, missed the second one, try to get the rebound, put it in.
Think so? There's the first one.
We're going to see.
Smidler is 2 for 3 from the line so far. second one to go.
I'll hit that. She needs all. It's a 6-point game, man. 7-point game.
Here goes McIntyre.
Get across the line.
And he gets it to Jackson Mid-Yet. He's hollering he's out, but he was fouled before.
my man might have an argument.
He's
right
pleading
there.
his case, though.
I don't.
Harrison Ray's was pleading his case, but I don't think it's going to work.
Coach agreed with it. Yeah, I think he's got an argument on that one.
Mid-Yet gets the first one. And misses the second one. Rebound, Smidler.
You got to get rid of it, bro.
40 seconds left. 25 on the shot clock. And there are bodies everywhere. It looks like 1st and 10.
Look. He's going to let it go.
Three-pointer, air ball. And put back up, and we have a man down for the Stars.
It's 5 points.
I can't see who that is. It looks like Hill. Yes, Lazarick Hill, he's holding his right leg. That brings Coach Pepper off the bench. He is very personable with these players. He and Coach Hill, Avery Strayhorn as well. They are very close to these kids. And when I say they're close, I mean very close.
Yeah, you get these kids, man, especially the ones that are away from home, and you're like a second pop.
Right.
You're just your family, man.
You walk into these kids' homes and you look in their parents' eyes and say, you turn them over to me, I'm going to be his dad. You have to do that. I'm going to have to look out for him. That's the promise you make to the parents. Stars inbounds, full court pressure. Here comes McIntyre. And the shot clock is off with 17 seconds. I don't know why they're fouling him.
Well, last time he went over 2.
Well, he did. Okay, I couldn't.
He was 4 for 5 before that.
I concur.
Yeah.
Now, you know he's not going to miss 4 free throws in a row.
I don't think so.
Well,
That's
maybe
3.
I spoke too soon. That's 3 in a row.
That's 3.
Get me a bottle of ketchup. It helps that crow go down a little easier. Come on, McIntyre. Don't make a liar out of me.
Best thing going for us is we got 16 ticks on it.
I need him to make this shot so I can say he didn't miss 4 in a row. And he did. He bailed me out.
There you go.
As he goes to the bench, and just like that, Lazarick Hill checks back into the ball game. Trying to look to get another rim-rattling dunk. 15 seconds left to go, no shot clock. 79-73 Stars. Mighty Oaks, three-pointer. No good. Shot partially blocked by Hill.
That's it.
8 seconds. And here comes Mid-Yet. And he's going to lay it up for the final shot. They were yelling, dunk it. I'm not sure he could.
I'm about to run out there to put a step ladder in front of him. Climb that ladder, boy.
Stars win it at home, 81-73.
Right, brother.
As the game comes to an end, we'll be back with the post-game show with Coach Pepper, the players of the game, and we'll have our stats with Mr. Gary McLean when we come back from this short break. You're watching Stars.
In a world where more and more of our lives are taking place online, cybercrime is on the rise. West Kentucky Community and Technical College offers certificates in digital forensics.
There are many organizations, if not all organizations of any size, that can use the skill set of digital forensics. And the skills that you learn in this program are applicable to a wide variety of jobs.
They have to understand computers and understand the technology, the hardware, software, the networking principles. But also, on the flip side, they have to understand criminal investigation and criminal procedure, and even courtroom procedures.
You could actually work in networking, network security, network administration. The focus is on digital forensics, yet there's a wide variety of careers for this skill set.
You really don't need any prior expertise. You just need to really have an aptitude for understanding computer technology.
What we'll do is take you into networking, how networks work, how they communicate, the protocols that they use.
Digital forensics requires in-depth knowledge of the understanding of criminal justice as well as the networking and security of cybercrime.
You have to gather your information, you have to do the searches and the seizures of criminal evidence and digital evidence according to the constitutional principles. And so an understanding of criminal law, criminal procedure, courtroom procedures is very important.
But we also have that technology side where you'll be able to look at files from phones, from servers, from laptops, and gather that information for the requirements of the organization. You'll also learn how to audit, which is critical throughout so many different businesses and something that happens all the time. So there's really a lot of job security for the person that gets trained and stays up with the current technology. The outlook for these jobs are fantastic.
Locally, on the average, probably about $75,000 a year. The median range nationally, according to forensicscolleges.com, is about $95,000 annually.
The technology is growing at an exponential rate. The ubiquity of smartphones and wireless devices. More and more business is going to be done on wireless networks as well as wired networks, and we need people to go in and conduct digital investigations when required. We need skilled people, and the skill set that you'll learn here will get you started on a great career.
With flexible online courses to accommodate your busy schedule. WKCTC Digital Forensics. Enroll now.
Let's get real. For a lot of people, 4 years of college might as well be $1 million. With us, you can get a certificate in a matter of months and start a career right away. College for the real world. College for your world.
To the post-game show at Haws Gymnasium on the campus of Western Kentucky Community and Technical College. And with me is our statistician, Mr. Gary McLean.
Hey, y'all rushing me tonight. I've got to keep still counting.
You need more time? He's still counting. You know, we might need more time, and that's okay.
All right, here we go. I think I got it.
I'm waiting on you, sir.
I'm ready to go.
You take your time.
All right. For the Oakland City Mighty Oaks, we had Carmichael. He had a game high of 4. Lyons had 9. Powell had 3. Raisin had 11. Kendrick had 15. Harewood had 8. Bell had 14. Schmitter had 6. Moore had 3. Ended up with 3 of their players fouled out. They had 17 fouls in that last half for a total of 28 fouls altogether. They had 3 3-pointers, 10 2-pointers, and 12 free throws for a total of 73 points. And let's see here. We had Solomon McIntyre. He ended up with 18 points. Hines did not score tonight. Warren had 5 points, 3 in that second half. Lazarick Hill had 13 points. Jackson Midget had 15 points. Robinson, he had 9 points. We had Caleb Gill did not score. We had Trey Mall had 6 points. Jackson Goodwin had 4 points. Altogether, Landon Fitzgerald, he had 10 points. Wyatt Sherwin had 1 point during the whole game. We ended up with 18 fouls. We had 4 3-pointers. We had 9 2-pointers. We had 15 free throws for a total of 81 points for the game.
It was a interesting game until about 3/4 of the way through the game when the Stars started to pull away just a little bit.
We pulled away, and then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened, but anyway, we won.
Yes, we did. We did, and that's what matters.
That's the best part. That was fun.
Well, thank you so much, sir. You did a wonderful job, as you always do. It's so good to see you.
That.
Glad to be back in the saddle again.
I'm glad to be back here in this gym and watch some good basketball, that's for sure.
We saw some tonight, and thank you so much for what you do. When we come back, we'll have the players of the game, Solomon McIntyre and Solomon Robinson.
Right.
When we come back from the break, you're watching Stars basketball from Haws Gymnasium.
Out here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward, and with a little help from West Kentucky Community and Technical College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more, in less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
Let's get real. We offer a lot of the same courses you'll find at a four-year college. But with our small classes and personal attention, you won't get lost in the crowd. College for the real world. College for your world.
Welcome back to the post-game show at Haws Gymnasium. The Stars win it here tonight. One of the players of the game with me tonight, Solomon McIntyre. He had 18 points and pretty much just ran the show. You do what you do. And, of course, you said last time you all played him, you had 35 points. We couldn't tell much difference tonight because you were so active.
Yes, sir.
What did you see out there?
I seen, our second group, we got new people. They played really good.
They sure did.
They got a lot of energy. First group, we need to, as being the older group, we need to pick up on that and show them how to do it too.
Either that or they're going to have you all on the bench.
Yes, sir.
And we mentioned that over here. Those guys are playing like they want to play.
Yes, sir.
Have you all discussed that?
About what?
The second group coming in and performing and how the first group might need to step it up a little?
Yes, sir. He tell us all the time, like, they wanted more. So if we play the same energy as them, we can beat that team by a lot.
What do you think about the changes that have been made so far? We lost 5 players and gained 5 more.
I think we did a good job because we have, like, more energy, more bodies, more athleticism, and more bigs. As you see, we got a lot of rebounds today. So, yeah, I think we've been doing a pretty good, better team.
Your grandmother is your biggest fan. And a lot of times people hear her over here cheering for you and what's happening with you. She even said that you get a few dollars for every point you make from your grandfather?
Yes, sir.
How's that working?
It's good, keep me money in my pocket just in case I need something, but,
How'd you wrangle a deal like that?
They always did it when I was in high school. Every point I made, it was $1. So then they said multiply it by 5 since it's college, and however many points I scored, just multiply it by 5.
So how much have you made so far?
Like, together? I checked the thing. I think I scored 154 points this season already, plus this 15. So, yeah.
You're going to break your grandfather. Well, if that's what it takes to motivate you, hey, go for it. I'm glad for you. Just like I told you before we came on a minute ago, I need a loan.
Yes, sir.
With me, Solomon McIntyre. Thanks so much for being with me. Our next guest coming up will be young Solomon Robinson, and he will do that. I'll tell you what, we'll just keep it right here. He can come right over now, and we'll talk to him and get his perspective on his play and what he saw out there tonight on the floor against Oakland City as the Stars win it here tonight. So, Solomon, glad to have you here with me. you had a pretty solid game. You had a ton of rebounds.
Yes, sir.
And you had 9 points. You had several gimmies that just came back out.
Just came back out, yes, sir.
That ball was halfway down the rim.
And then just went right back out.
And it happened several times.
It happens.
What happened?
Be honest, I just don't know. I mean, some of them, they just went in, went right back out. And usually I'll put my head down and, kind of get a little upset about it, but I just went for the next play.
No, you did. You kept
Yes,
your
sir.
head up.
Kept my head
your
up.
play was intense.
Yes, sir.
Explain your rebounding powers tonight, because they had some big guys.
Yes, sir.
And you didn't have Edmondson down there to kind of take some of that. You were down there by yourself.
Yes, sir.
Trey kind of helped some. Wyatt kind of moved down there
Yes, sir.
when Fitzgerald got in, but he was with the second group.
Yes, sir.
And you were pretty much down there by yourself, banging around. How'd you manage those rebounds?
Just boxing out hard, looking for where the ball's going to be, just kind of having a mindset. I feel like rebounding is more effort than anything, and just having most effort out there and just mindset of getting the rebound.
I have to ask you, because when you hit the floor down there earlier,
Yes, sir.
I kind of got upset, and I thought it was somewhat intentional. What do you think?
To be honest, it happened so quick, didn't really realize it. I just feel like it was just a basketball play.
Okay. I was waiting for the replay, and Richard said, well, I don't know, Anthony. He said it might have been a basketball move. I said, well, I'd like to see the replay, but the way you went down and how hard you hit that floor on your tailbone, you guys are young, but that floor does not give.
Yes, sir.
So I hope you get in the whirlpool, because you're going to need it.
Oh, yes, sir. I'm taking an ibuprofen when I get home.
Solomon Robinson, thanks for being with me. He had 9 points tonight and just one whale of a solid basketball game. Hopefully we'll see you again before the season's out.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll visit with Coach Pepper when we come back from this short break. You're watching Stars Basketball from Haws Gymnasium.
Let's get real. We offer a lot of the same courses you'll find at a four-year college. But with our small classes and personal attention, you won't get lost in the crowd. College for the real world. College for your world.
Welcome back to Haws Gymnasium. I'm sorry, Coach Pepper just got in a good one-liner. We're at the postgame show. With me now is Coach Eli Pepper. Coach, I know we lost some guys, but we gained some guys. That second group you put in, wow.
Yeah, those new guys are good. They come in, they fit right in. They don't know probably 5% of the playbook right now, but their biggest thing they got is their heart, and that shows tonight.
And they hustled.
They played well, they guarded well, and they lifted us through that win. We needed them.
What about the play of Landon Fitzgerald coming off the bench?
Landon Fitzgerald's a good big, good heart, huge motor, and our starting big, Solomon Robinson, he's going to learn a lot from him. I don't know which one's really the better player right now. I know Solomon's our starter, but he can learn a lot from Landon. If Landon was here the whole season, he'd be a problem for a lot of people.
I'll tell you what, had he been here the whole season, there's no telling what our record would have been. You run that platoon system, we love it. Because, and I mentioned it to Solomon Robinson when he was over here, that second group is looking at you, and they're saying, we're breathing down your back.
Yeah, they're hungry, and every day they're pushing those guys that have been here for a while a little bit harder and a little bit longer, and I think that's why we're getting better. That's why we put one in the left tally tonight.
So I know we got the new guys, but do you feel any of the effects from the guys that we lost?
Yeah, we're going to feel that for sure. They knew the playbook. I could sub and intermingle players instead of doing the platoon the whole time. We're going to feel that effect for sure, and we missed those guys. Hopefully they're making the right decision for them, but I am happy with who we got, and I feel good about the next few weeks of the season.
Any chance of any of those guys coming back?
I haven't heard from many of them, but we'll see what happens.
Wow, that surprises me. Yeah. Well, Coach, I'm just tickled to death. We got a win here tonight, and not only was it a win, it was a good win, and it was a good close ball game until about 3/4 of the way through the game when we started to pull away a little bit. But one thing, we have noticed, and it's been kind of ongoing, what's with the turnovers?
Growing pains, you know, we only had 9 in the first half, which is a good number for us. Not for a lot of teams, it's probably too many. But growing pains, we started feeling the pressure. We were leading. It was getting down to crunch time, and we're not used to winning right now. We're just not. But I think we made good strides toward that tonight.
Well, we won one. That's a start. And, Rome wasn't built in a day. and the Lord only built this world one day at a time.
That's right.
So we'll take it one game at a time. Appreciate you. You know I love you. Love what you're doing with this team. Keep doing what you're doing. I keep saying it's going to work.
Yes, sir. Go Stars.
It's going to work. Go Stars. Thank you, Coach Eli Pepper. We'll be back to wrap it up when we come back from this short break. Richard Abraham will join me, and we'll wrap this thing up and go home. You're watching the post-game show from Haws Gymnasium. Don't say anything. Welcome back to the post-game at Haws Gymnasium on the campus of Western Kentucky Community and Technical College. The Stars won one here tonight, 81-73. Abe, we saw a good, solid ball game.
Yeah, I tell you what, I like the new additions, man.
Me too.
These guys, they come in. It takes a minute to get this chemistry. I think I was talking to one of the fellas. They've been together about January 3rd. Practices are very, very competitive, and whenever you have competitive practices, you're going to have the type of effort you saw tonight. And keep the turnovers down. They were a little high on the turnovers, man, but you cannot fault their effort tonight.
They put forth a valiant effort, and it was, just one play after the other. And I was talking to the kids that were over here earlier about that second group, and I even mentioned it to Coach, and Coach said they put pressure on them every day in practice.
Yeah, I like it. They play fast.
Mm-hmm.
They play fast, and if you don't get your head around and locate that ball, these guards,
they'll be by you.
The new kid, the new guard, he'll take it straight to the hole, man. And I call him Little Speedway. He got some ups, with the ups with the dunk, man. But I like their energy. Coach Pepper said he liked this group. And so I look forward to seeing them the rest of the way, man.
I think it's going to be fun to watch, especially when that second group gets in. And as I mentioned to Solomon McIntyre, he said, we know they're hungry. We feel the pressure from them every day in practice. He said, we know they're coming.
Yeah, everybody eats, man. So you gotta know that in practice that there's nothing in concrete. I mean, if you don't do your job, the guy coming in will do his job, and then now you're trying to get playing time. None of these guys come here are used to sitting the bench.
Right.
They all were the guy on their team. And so when you get that, but then you can get that team chemistry, letting them know, look, this is a team effort. You come in, you give me great minutes. I put you on the bench. You cheer for your partner. So I like what he's got going on.
I love what he has going on right now. I asked him about him missing the guys that we lost. He said, of course he misses them because they knew the playbook. They knew what to do. He said he could interchange the lineups with them. He said with these guys, they just recently got them, and pretty much he just has to let them go and play. I said to him, they're playing. He said they are.
Yeah, and then Coach will put all the necessities together coming down the stretch, man. But, hey, I like it, man. I like the way they ball.
I do, too. And with Coach Pepper, if you can get the job done, he will play you.
Absolutely.
And what I like about him is everybody gets a shot at it.
Yeah, it's an equal opportunity game right there.
You make your own opportunities.
That's
and
it.
you can't say he doesn't give you a chance.
No.
Because he gives you several chances.
It's all about opportunities,
That's
man.
It. That's going to wrap it up for us here tonight. We are at home Monday against Brescia, and that is a 7 o'clock tip. That is here at home. Maybe we can get a 2-game winning streak going.
That'd be great.
Stars winning here tonight, 81-73 over Oakland City. We'll see you Monday night. For our entire broadcast crew, Richard Abraham, color commentary, our executive producer, Dan Shepard. I'm Anthony Ridgway saying so long from Haws Gymnasium. We'll see you Monday night. Haws, the Stars winning here at home, 81-73. Good night, everybody.